Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I am joined today by Todd Rowland and Molly Johnson. Now, Molly Johnson is co-designer of Truffle Shuffle, which is newly released by Alderac, for which Todd works. So everyone's related here. Welcome, Todd and Molly. Glad to have you here. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you, Eric.
Yeah, Molly, I'm amazed at your Wi-Fi connection out in the forest there. That's good.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's great reception.
So this design is actually from Flat Out Games, or this is the design company that you have. I don't know if you want to explain Flat Out Games for a moment.
So Sean Stankiewicz and Robert Melvin and I have been working on designs for a few years, and you may know us from our first release with AEG, and that was Point Salad. And so this is our second small card game with AEG. And we have a side thing that we've started to develop recently, which is the collab and the publishing side. But this is really the core piece of our kind of design work. And the three of us have been involved in that design project.
Okay. Point Salad was a fantastic success last year. I know success so long that AEG just didn't have copies. Like, they were just blowing out, apparently.
It did take us a little while to get some back in, but we were able to finally. So, yeah, Point Salad has been a big hit. And it's just such a tight design they came up with. And even the layout, the graphics, and the look of the game, which was so unique, came straight out of Flat Out. So they're a really, they're kind of like a triple threat, right? They've got all of it covered when it comes to making these games. And we're just thrilled to be able to work with them.
Okay, so maybe give an overview of Truffle Shuffle, player count, and what we are doing here. Obviously, we're collecting chocolates, but what do we want to get out of those chocolates?
Sure. So Truffle Shuffle is a 2 to 4 person set collection and kind of push your luck game. It's going to play around 30 minutes. Really depends on player count and how much people are thinking before they're playing. But what you are going to be doing, it's going to be played over 3 rounds. And you are going to be drafting cards into your hand. So in every round, the pyramid, very similar to Seven Wonders Duel, is set up much like it is on the screen there. And
we're going to have a little problem here. Molly, your sound has just dropped a lot.
Oh, no. I must be a connection here. Can you hear me okay now?
Kind of. It's very quiet.
Oh,
that's right.
Let's see if I can adjust anything here. Maybe this will help a little bit.
That sounds better.
That just makes... Okay, great. I will.
Oh, yeah. Excellent. Now you're fully back.
I'm sharing Wi-Fi with about 4 other people, and 2 of them are teenagers, so things are a little rough.
Yes.
So let me know. Okay, so just to start again, it is a 2 to 4 player game. Truffle Shuffle plays over 3 rounds, and really core mechanics are you are drafting cards, aiming for section, and pushing your...
It's fading again.
All right.
I'll take over. I'll take over this little bit.
Okay.
Sorry, Molly.
That's right.
And so you're going to draft cards, and as you draft cards, you're going to create runs and sets of different values and colors that then you're going to get to play out at the end of each of your turns should you have them completed. Each one's going to be worth different amounts of points depending on what you put together, and when you complete them, you get to get these cool little chocolate coins to track your points with. And there are some special cards as well. Some cards will let you change the color of another card, change the value of another card, or be a match, be a duplicate of another card. So that can help you create those sets and runs in different ways for more points ultimately. By being the people who play early and get your things out early, you're actually going to get bonus coins as well that are set aside before the beginning of the game. Each round plays until the entire pyramid of chocolates is taken. And once that is done, that will end the round, and you'll go on into the next round. And you play 3 rounds, and whoever's accumulated the most of these awesome chocolate coins by the end of the game wins.
Okay. Now setup's the same no matter the player count?
Yes, setup is exactly the same no matter the number of players.
Some face up, some face down.
Yes, we call those the wrapped chocolates and the unwrapped chocolates. So you don't quite know what value you're going to get with the wrapped chocolates, but you do know the color. So if you're trying to, lean into pink or green or something like that, it's usually a safer bet to take those blind. But it's always better if you can see what's face up on the next row and be able to get to those. Now, as long as a card is completely uncovered, you can take it. So even if you might end up digging real deep down one side of the pyramid before you take stuff from the lower parts of the other. It just depends on what people draft.
Okay. So I like to, once again, playing with both sides of the cards.
Yep.
Where you have the draw one direction or another, what you're trying to get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
And
so to play,
the things you put together are fairly simple. You have things like, one of each color. That's the least valuable. That's 3 points. If you just get one card of all 4 colors, doesn't matter the value. But then you can go all the way up into things like a large straight flush, which is, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 can be worth 9 points. So there's lots of different ways you can score, depending on how complicated the thing you're putting together is. Now, on the back of the card there, you can see there are special cards that do different things, and each color generally has a few special things that are more exclusive to it. So for instance, there are some cards that will be this rainbow, and they're considered to be any color you want them to be. Others can be any number. Some can duplicate, and others can color change, meaning they can change the color of another card in your run, as well as a number change. Right. The only other two oddball type cards in the game, I guess you'd call them, are the take 2 and the skip. So as we said, on your turn, the first thing you're going to do is take a card. There's one other option there. If in your hand you have a take 2, you can play that first, and then you get to take 2 cards this turn instead of just your normal 1. You can also choose first to play the skip card. If you play the skip card, you take nothing. But then the next time your turn comes around, you get 3 cards all at once. So it can be pretty strategic when you want to try to grab that and hope that the ones that you're digging for are still there when it gets back around to you.
Okay. All right. So if we were to begin, Todd, take the first turn.
Okay. So for my first turn, I am a big fan of green. So I'm going to take the green on the left. So the bottom left green card, yep, that one right there. I would take it. I would add it to my hand, and I would see what it is. All right. So a little hard to see from here what number that is, but that is, it's a 5. Okay, so it's just a basic 5, but those are good for the higher runs and things like that. So that would be my entire turn, because I don't have a completed set of anything to play, which this would be the time to do that. But since I don't, it'll move on to the next player's turn.
Okay. And as you take cards, they are going in your hand, hidden from other people who do not know what you're getting?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And
excellent.
there are also more 5s and 4s than there are 1s and 2s. So you're more likely to get a 5 in the game, but you need those 1s and 2s to complete longer runs.
Right. Okay.
And since some chocolates are face up, they do know what you've taken there, but they don't know what you're getting from the face down ones.
Okay. Okay. Molly, you would take something?
I don't want to open up that wild for Todd or anyone else. So maybe I'll take a green at the other end of the pyramid. Also a 5. Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll
What you thinking there, Eric?
Hello. I think Eric just dropped, so I will.
Oops.
The hands will choose for Eric.
Yes.
Jump in.
Am I out?
Oh, now you're back. I will disappear.
Oh, okay. Hey, Nikki, if you want, you can just be the third player. It'll be more direct than me telling you what to do.
Okay, I will take this card. Let's see what it is.
Oh, but you don't have to show it.
Well,
You reveal all their information and keep yours private. That's the best way to win.
Of course.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so now it would be back around to me. So I will take the green at the other end. That one. Mm-hmm. Okay. So 3.
So that's going to free up that end card for me. I should maybe take it. I will take it. The far left on the second row, please. Woohoo, a 3. harder to come by.
Okay, so that is the any number. That card can count as any number, but it does retain that color.
Okay.
So, let's see.
When you're scoring cards, can you play down multiple sets at a time, or is it only one set?
Only one set a turn. So you can't save them up for the end. The other thing to point out, there are some bonuses. I just see on the far left-hand side of the table, there's a 2 and a 1 and a 1 coin. And if you score more than 4 cards, the first 3 players are going to get those bonuses. So the first 3 people to put down a set of cards will get that additional bonus from their score.
All right. And now Molly's gone again.
All right.
Okay. So the first 3 people get a bonus if they have 4 cards or more in the set they're scoring. 2 points for the first and then 1 and 1. Okay. So yeah, you got the traditional, this is like very classically designed, right? It's very simple, straightforward. The press your luck of how long you want to wait and try to build something versus someone else scoring first. And you got incentives to go first, incentives to go last. It all sort of pulls you in all directions. So, okay.
Yeah. And it is good to actually pay attention and think about what you're drawing, which is not usually my strong suit. I just kind of grab whatever looks cool at the moment, but planning ahead can pay off in this game.
Right. Well, of course, a demo with us talking and relaying things, it's a little distracting.
But I'll go ahead and take the orange one in the middle. No, I'm sorry, the face down one. Yes, that one. Okay.
All the 5s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. So, oh no, wait, I don't have that. Never mind. I remember what I have now. Go ahead.
I think I just have 2 5s. Gosh, is that what I have, or a 5 and a 3? Let's see, a 5 and a 3. Okay. Can't quite see the cards, but I feel like there's a wild in there, and I should grab it. Is it in the middle of that row? Yeah, I'll take that. Woohoo! A wild 1, man. Those are hard to get.
Okay, can you show me my hand again real quick? Okay, thank you. All right, I'm trying to see what else down there. Oh, there's nothing clearly evident. I'll take the purple way in the middle, deep in the...
Oh.
Yes, take that. Okay, so now that... I still can't play that because I only have 3. I need to get up to 4, but I'm getting close. So.
Okay, is it my turn? I'll take that purple on the far bottom right, please. That one. Thanks. Another 1. Oof, all the 1s, but no 2s, so no runs.
Okay. What is that face-up one by itself there on the right? Yes, I can't quite tell what that one is. That's a... Oh, it's the same. The one that makes it
it's your 4th 5 if you want it.
I am taking that one. And so now, out of my hand, I'm going to play let's see, which one is it? Oh, wait, I got to have 5 5s, don't I?
Correct.
Oh, I'm terrible at this game. Okay, never mind. My turn's over. I keep thinking I could have 4 of them. I'm like, no, I got to have 5 of them because they're 5s.
Yeah, the 5 5 is a good one. I'm going to branch out here and take that far right pink one. Oh gosh, what is it?
My 5.
Your 5, yeah.
Yeah, my 5. It was waiting on me.
Oh, that's your hand?
No, that was your hand.
That's your hand.
Oh, let me see it for a second. A whole mitt full of nothing yet. Okay, great. Clearly need some twos. So Eric, you mentioned the kind of classic game thing. What we were really hoping for was that game that you have. It's at the cottage, at the cabin. You play with your grandparents. You just want to play obsessively over and over and over again.
Right. Someone mentioned in chat, it's got the alternating rows like Seven Wonders Duel. But of course, there's also lots of solitaire games like this too, where cards are trapped and you have to free.
Uh-oh. Eric went away again.
We could make up what he was going to say.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to
Free something. I'm not sure.
free the information. Yeah.
So I just drew a take 2. Do I do that
Ooh.
immediately?
No, you hold
Eventually I'll
on
come
to it.
back here.
Okay.
You do that at the
Eric's
start
back.
of your turn.
Okay.
That my
All right.
fiber cable was still plugged into my other computer and not the one I'm broadcasting from. That's bad news. That's right. As
I'll
we
take
see
the
with
right of
Molly's
those
trouble.
two
Yeah.
that you're touching right now, the bottom right face down one. Mm-hmm.
And
Nope,
the purple.
the other one. Yep. Yep. All right. The 4. Okay. Thank you.
I could also use a 4. Are there any 4s available?
So what I
can't
was-
quite see it. Let's see. Lots of 5s. Ooh, I'll take that one. Yes, please.
What I was mentioning was just how you have classic solitaire games like that with cards overlapping other cards. You have to free things from the rows. It's got a very familiar feel to it in terms of how you're playing. So, all right, take
So now
2.
you're playing your take 2 to start your
Right.
turn. So you get to take 2 cards at the same time, one after another.
Do I discard this one when I use it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
What is that face up one on the right? Is that a 4?
That's a 4.
Okay. And what is the face up one on the bottom right?
That's a
Face up one,
skip.
yes. Oh, that's the skip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take the skip.
And so that also counts as a 3, or that is only the skip. There is no number to it.
No number to it, but it's going
It's
to
only the
let Todd
skip
take
power.
3
Okay.
cards next time.
Mhm.
At some point, get that last 5.
At some point.
Some point.
Right. Might be the last
Yeah.
3 cards in the round. That's the other.
At this point.
So now that we're getting into this, now I'll just reveal more rules to you, Nikki. So what's going to happen is you're only going to be able to hold 3 cards from round to round. So anything you don't
Okay.
play out this round has to be discarded except 3. So it's the same number of players in the game. So it does incentivize you to get towing and playing out your hand.
Okay. So now Todd, you need to take over at this point.
All right. I think it's Molly's turn, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Is there a 2 to be had? I'm looking at them in
No.
very tiny version. No.
You got to face
Well, then
down
I'll take a
pink
chance
and
on that
yellow.
pink. Yeah, I'll take that face down pink, please. Yeah, that one.
There's your 2.
I need. So now I think I have a full run. If I look at those cards, I think I've got 1 through 5, and I will put all of them down. 1, 2. I have a 3, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and so we'll make an imperfect run. So please play out the 1 through 5 in my hand, and that is going to give me. Gosh, I should have my player aid. Oh, it's right here. I am going to get my
6 points.
6 points plus the bonus of 2, 8 points, please. 8 chocolate coins.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome.
There we go. We have a few minutes left. I don't know if you want to play more or there's something else to talk about in terms of the design and how it changed over time or anything along those lines.
Well, it really came from that desire to make a classic card game and to continue using double-sided cards. and that kind of hidden information situation. And chocolates, you never know what you're going to get. Ha ha ha. Seemed like a natural fit on the theme side. And we're throwing up all the like classic movies, Forrest Gump and The Goonies in this game. That was not intentional. But yeah, that's our pitch. It's the classic card game reinvented for modern board gaming.
Okay, that's good. I don't know if you want to. Todd, are you jumping in?
No, I was just going to say, and it changed very, very little from what was presented to us. It was basically the same game that they brought to us, and it definitely fits in that same wheelhouse as Point Salad. You know, a quick, easy game you can play with any age, any level of experience can easily get into the game, and that's one of the things that we really liked about it, because we felt like it had this is one of those games that could be enduring. You know, it's just one of those games that people can play for a long, long time.
Okay. All right. We have a couple more minutes. You take a few more turns. We probably can't get through the end of a round, but Nikki's scoring there.
Nice.
With her own straight.
Great. What we didn't get was any of the color changes. So I don't think that card, did anyone grab one of those cards? So the thing that's really great is that you can color change a card if of the number you need, but you want it to be in the flush of all the same colors. So those are super useful, getting you more points. Yeah, Todd, did you have anything that I haven't hit on as a kind of key?
I don't think there's anything you haven't hit on, other than the fact that I haven't scored any yet at all, which is pretty common. I'm playing as per usual compared to everybody else. So it's a great game. And we did want to mention too, also from Flat Out, of course, that Calico will be in retail very, very soon. So we hope that people will look for that. Calico, as we talked about a bit ago, it's really, really fun color and design matching game as you make your quilts and attract cats to them, because cats love quilts.
Yes, thanks very much, Todd. We're very excited to be partnering with AEG on the publishing front for Calico, and thanks to all the backers who supported us in our Kickstarter for that project.
That's right, because I remember seeing it at Origins, and it was not AEG at that time. So
Correct.
Did it just work out better for distribution? And
yeah, we really believe that it's a game that should be in retail. It has a broad appeal, and we'd worked with AEG on Point Salad and then on Truffle Shuffle, and so we'd had a relationship with the company, and it's a really good fit. So we're really excited to be getting it into wide distribution. Look for it October 2nd.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
Very soon in October.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, thank you, Molly and Todd, for a look at Truffle Shuffle. Glad to have you on. We got to play a little bit, give a little feel for the game, see how it works together, and we get to end it before Todd can grab that pink 5 and actually score. So success all around.
I know. We gotta keep the record going. Keep the record clean, right?
That's right. That's how it works out there. Thank you both for your time, and I'm sure we'll see you at a future online convention, just like this again.
Yeah. We'll see you then.
All right. Thank you. Bye.